Like in my bedroom, I have a lot of mirrors. And wait, I think I want to draw it. It's so cute. Okay, so I'm too far from my drawing tablet with my wheel in the way, so I'm just gonna draw with the mouse now. So, okay, bed, yeah. Then I have like this wasn't always in the bedroom, but when I moved, it didn't have space anymore where I originally had it. But this was like a little rosé bench that I used to have in my entrance in older apartments. You know, little bench to sit down. But now I don't know, it doesn't work anymore that way. So I just put it in front of my bed because I know some people have some little benches there in front of their bed and it looks nice. And then here's a... Actually, okay, the TV isn't that wide, but I have some nice closets here that I'm so proud of for building them. Yeah, and this is a drawer, and it's mounted on the wall, but above the drawer is my TV. And then here, Wawa sleep. Yeah. In weird positions. Here is box for Chunky Wonky, which is orange. I almost forgot. Chunky Wonky, I told you before, has been sleeping in boxes on my bed. Like literal boxes. It used to be cardboard boxes. Nowadays it's kind of fabric box, so to say, with a wire in it. Since forever, because I don't know, at some point when she was still pretty young, I recognized that she likes to fit herself in boxes and sleep in them. And it's like more likely for her to stay next to me if she's in a box. So she's always in a box there. It's not really luxurious. But it might be weird, like, whenever I have, like, friends come over for the first time or so, which is rare, but it happens here and there. And I show them around and they see my bed and they see a fucking hairy box. Because obviously Chunky Wonky makes it hairy. I always have to explain, oh, I have a box there for Chunky Wonky. You know, she loves to sleep there. And then I have another pillow here. And so recently, this movie always takes place here. Often she was like sleeping here or here. This is very important, by the way, for you guys to know, because it's important to me. Whenever my cats change their favorite sleeping position, it is exciting for me to see what goes on in their mind. But yeah, she would... usually, back in the day, she was always at the bottom of my feet. Yeah, or, like... often... So, I have blanket, right? Normal blanket. And then on top of it, I have, like, a cuddly blanket that covers, like, the bottom. So, Smoothie would often sleep here, right where the blanket ends. And then start making cookies here. Because the blanket, she likes that blanket for cookie making. And sometimes when the blanket is like not positioned correctly and it's too far, the moment I put it right in front of her, she will start making cookies. All you have to do is position it correctly. Yeah, so a lot of times she was like sleeping there the past 1 or 2 or 3 years. Yeah. Just right there where the blanket was. Ooh, how fluffy. And then I would bend over like this with one arm on tummy, on her tummy, and another arm, I don't know where that went. But I would always bend over and we would fall asleep like that. With her purring and my whole arm wrapped around her whole body. Like, I got so much of the fluff. Yeah, I drew this before. This part I drew before. And then sometimes I would wake up and then I would move back to the middle. But then, okay. Sometimes, of course, I would also fall asleep with my hand on Chunky Wonky. She's just easier to reach. But she gets, like... when she's not in deep slumber yet, then she's more skittish. She doesn't hate me at all, but she will like just decide to leave randomly if I do it too early on in the night. But so now my setup, ever since I moved, is interesting. I have a mirror here, a full-size, full-body mirror that just works really well. I have a lot of mirrors in this room, but this mirror conveniently reflects, because if I didn't have this mirror in previous situations, when I want to cuddle with my cats properly, I always have to lie sideways, but then I can't watch TV properly. At least in this position, I was able to watch TV kind of properly. But if I lay sideways and have my hands on this cat or that cat, then I can't watch TV. But this is genius. With Chunky Monkey, the way she lies there, I can kind of glimpse at the TV through the mirror. Yeah, it's fucking genius. I've like purposefully positioned it. Like sometimes I turn it a little bit, a few more degrees so that it's a bit more visible. I'm Catmaxxing. I am! I really am! A special kind of genius. I wonder why you... Yeah, no, I know why my body hurts. It makes a lot of sense. Especially, like... This wasn't always the case, but since the past maybe 6 months, I can't help but fall asleep on my tummy. It's just more comfortable. So... basically... well, my face goes sideways, but the rest of my body is on the tummy. And then one arm on this cat. And sometimes, because I feel bad, I will literally lie like this. One arm here on this cat, one arm here on this cat, my head to the side. Can you imagine how uncomfortable this is, actually? Yeah. But I have to. I don't want, like, Chunky Monkey or Smoothie. Smoothie doesn't really care, I think. But Chunky Monkey, I think, cares a little bit. Yeah. So fucked. Yeah, the problem is my pillow really isn't made for sleeping on your tummy. So it's, like, too elevated for me to sleep like that. But it just feels so good to have the fluff on more percentage of my body. I wish they were lab cats.